Once upon a time, there was a powerful king who ruled over a vast kingdom. He was known for his wealth and grandeur, but he was also known for his arrogance and pride. One day, as the king was walking through the market, he came across a beggar who was begging for food. The king looked down upon the beggar and said, "Why did you get a job?" "I have never begged for anything in my life." The beggar replied, "My lord, I would work if I could, but I am too old and weak to do anything. I have no family or friends to help me, and I have no money to buy food." The king scoffed at the beggar's reply and continued on his way. However, as he lay in bed that night, the king couldn't shake the image of the beggar from his mind. He realized that he had never known what it felt like to be in need, and that he had always taken his wealth and power for granted. Determined to learn a lesson from the beggar, the king disguised himself as a beggar and walked through the streets of his kingdom. He begged for food and money, but to his surprise, no one gave him anything. He was shocked to see how little he was valued now that he was no longer a powerful king. Eventually, the king made his way back to the palace, tired and hungry. As he was about to enter his chambers, he saw the same beggar he had encountered earlier. The beggar recognized the king and asked him why he was begging for food. The king told the beggar about his experience and how he had come to realize the value of humility and compassion. The beggar smiled and said, "My lord, you have learned a great lesson today. Remember that wealth and power are fleeting, but kindness and generosity are everlasting." From that day on, the king made it his mission to help the poor and needy in his kingdom. He built shelters for homeless and provided jobs for those who were willing to work. He also became known for his kindness and compassion, and he was loved by his subjects for his humility and generosity. In the end, the king learned that true power and wealth come not from material possessions, but from the love and respect of one's fellow human beings. The beggar had taught him a valuable lesson, and he was forever grateful for wisdom and insight that the beggar had shared with him. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.